Hi. Hi, happy day. Hi, happy day. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you are new here, you're new here. My name is Miriam. I read numbers. I speak with the gods, angels, whatever. 22 seconds as I said that, and then my phone glitched, and then all of a sudden it was 24. And so anyway, angels. Lord, and it was 33 seconds right as I said. Anyway, I speak for the angels because sometimes y'all can't be hearing their noises. They be sending y'all numbers, they be sending all these things, and yet here we are. It's 7:57 right now. Again, first of all, I wake up around the same time as each day today. Well, first of all, let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday was the first time in a long time that I didn't feel the urge to calm my anxiety with one of these readings. Usually, if I start the day and I don't do a video early in the morning, eventually a message just kind of like bombards me, like while I'm cooking or doing something. But I was like literally just giving the day off. In fact, it wasn't like I was giving the day off. It was like, what I'm going to say is just, it's finally happened. Like you've actually stepped into your new life now. Like 141, as I say this, like that's what the thing is. Like yesterday, now I don't know about you. I don't know if you were feeling 22. I don't know the situation. I don't know what your situation is, okay? But I'm gonna say that you you feel that same peaceful, calm capability of being able to take on this new life, and not even like take on as in a battle. I mean as in take it, that's yours, wear it with pride. 222 as I say that, y'all. Whoo. And it was like it's been a lot of anxious energy from you for a while, even though you're calm and you get it figured out. Like everybody, or at least everybody thinks that, everybody really feels like you're really got it together. And you probably have a good amount of it together. You do. Like you are very adulty. Um, it went to 7:59 a.m. right there. I looked at it, but you feel like you got it together enough, but like in a lot of ways. But there's other parts of your life. 313, as I say this, where you aren't getting it together, and it really is the parts of your creation. I fully have been validated again and again and again. Like, even my dog got up and started moving. All right? It is so important for you to create right now, whatever it is. I really am convinced a lot of the people who are coming up on, if you're finding me, it is because you're supposed to be creating YouTube videos, specifically, very specifically, saying whatever it is you have to say. Like, I mean, literally look at my freaking head. Now, nothing to say on a person's hair texture, but I'm saying I literally didn't do my hair at all. Oh, getting all these text messages right then and there. I got another text. I don't do my hair. I do wipe the boogers out of my eyes, but it's really more for me because I could feel them, not because of y'all. Because if I didn't feel them, honestly, I wouldn't care. Anyway, no, and so at this point, now I'm just gonna say this because, and it's gonna seem very comparative, but I don't give a damn at all. All of y'all are different. Lights go off 444 as I say this. All of y'all are different in y'all's own ways, y'all's own things, but there is one thing y'all do have in common for sure, and that's seeing my face. That y'all come in here. And so it's going to be about self love. because love is all about it. But it's also about the pragmatic choosing to still do the things. Choosing to still say fuck it, honestly, because for you it just means so much to be the best at it or so good at it or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But like you are naturally good at things. And so you're naturally good at a lot of things. And honestly, sometimes you feel like you can perfect stuff. But there's always something that's just slightly missing. Even if you're creating and making the thing, if there is no passion behind it, it's just not going to hit the same way. And all these boundaries you have put up in your life, all of a sudden, like, it's like you put that final one in place and now you get to turn around. Like you've been living in a house. Other keys right there. You've been living in a house that just ain't been right, that just hasn't been taken care of, that or whatever. You just have been dealing with it. And now finally you're able to clean up the house, or finally you're able to move out. You know, it's just like you were in a bad relationship with this person that was your egos in this messy house that was your body. And sometimes that's a direct reflection of what's going on the outside, or really, the outside's a reflection of the inside. Because there's such a bad relationship with yourself, then you allow people to have bad relationships with you. 656, as I was saying that. And it doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. It is that sometimes we're still a little bit asleep. I mean, even now, I'm still asleep. Like, we're trying to wake up, we're trying to get it going, we're trying to be conscious, but there's plenty of times where I still daydream. There's plenty of times where my consciousness leaves, and I'm having to remember to come back to the present moment. In fact, there's way more times that I'm not in the present moment than I am in the present moment. And the times that I am in the present moment, it is fleeting. There is this belief that there is this like hierarchy, that some people just naturally are better at certain things or whatever. Like the reason why a lot of people believe me and understand me is like, one, I really am on here looking all types of ways and whatever. I'm praying whenever I speak with you guys. 757 as I say this. I'm praying whenever I'm doing this. I want to be able to be somebody as my egos as I'm moving through life. I have been led down this path of wanting to be able to help people. But this ego of I'm scared of being seen. I am really scared of being seen. I'm scared of being attacked. I'm scared of being assaulted. I'm scared of a lot of things because these are things that have happened to me with people that I just knew in my life. And sometimes they were strangers in my life. And then you hear all the stories, especially as a woman that I identify with, that my ego identifies with. My ego identifies with this woman. And in the society, women are often attacked. Women are often hurt. So this woman should be scared. And that's what my ego says. When it comes down to it, baby, we're all dying. Period. Period. We cannot stop that. What are we doing in the meantime? None of us are immortal. I mean, now, whenever we go and research like the Bible and all that, and we learn about the ages of the individuals there, like even speaking like with Adam, Eve, Cain, Abel, Seth, and they all died at like 930 years old or something like that, 989, like almost 1,000 years old they were. I would say the Bible. I'm sure that's more like Old Testament. I don't know. I read too many books, and I'm not gonna tell you who the author was, or the title, or any of the characters, because there's too many names. There's too many names to remember. But you know how old those people were? They had their first babies at 230 something. They were like 230 something years old. I think Seth was. Whenever he had his first of his lineage. There are so many things that we have lost because of our religions and lack of faith and lack of spirituality. Um, because spirituality was immediately demonized as like witchcraft or something. And honestly, I just don't really believe in witches, because then that means only a certain group of people. I mean, granted, I have been someone who is, I've been called a witch so much of my life. I've been in a lot of things. So I grew up playing, where my family grew up playing D&D. I grew up playing D&D, these role playing games. So whenever I would go to these people's houses, 11:11 as I say this, they would call me a witch as a little girl. And so for a long time, I identified with the word witch because that's what I've been told. I make mud pies in the backyard. I said, "Oh, I'm making potions," because I was just mixing up shampoo bottles or whatever. But these people who were afraid of me and didn't let me come over to their house anymore because their daughter was friends with a witch. I was very confused. And then I grew up and I was like, "Well, then fine. Fine, and that's what I am." And never once have I accept that people will always still call me that. People will call me a lot of things. People have called me angel. People have called me a witch. People have called me a succubus. Chill out. Anyway, I've been called an angel. And that's what I'll go back to. But doesn't matter. I'm just me. I'm a human being. And so are you. The whole point of this video. When I woke up this morning, because I was talking about yesterday. That was yesterday. All these things, this overwhelming sense of calm, and led to all of that stuff. And then today, I wake up. The angel said, "Get on topic." I wake up, and I hear music. Now, usually every morning I hear music, my partner's alarm goes off. And it has music. It plays Billy Joel. This morning, there was no need for an alarm. And I do hear music. I hear like a medley. And those are my favorite messages to get, are the ones through songs. Owner of a lonely heart. Owner of a lonely heart. Much better than the owner of a broken heart. And then it goes into my ego dies at the end. It's a I can't remember her name. Jensen, I believe is her name. Another, I think, mixed girl. She's mixed. She's got a great voice. She's got a good album. It's called "My Ego Dies at the End." You should listen to it. Look it up. My ego dies at the end. I think I lost something in the water. Oh, getting a phone call. Gotta go.